Assalamualaikum. Okay, so let's try this question. This is one of the show questions. I think you can solve it by two methods. One is by brute force, slow and stupid way, and the one is by you need to think. Okay, so firstly, before we start, they ask you to do this, y prime and y double prime. They want it specifically, so that means you need to rearrange to get it. I think it's not much difficult because your y is alone. And then, before I begin, what does this mean? What does this mean as well?
Differentiate.
The first derivative, basically here, it means dy dx. This one is squared by dx squared. Okay? Oh, yeah. I referring to this one, dy dx. D squared by dx squared. Sorry. So let's try the first differentiation. So we got ourselves y prime. Can use that. And how do I differentiate x e negative 5x? Product rule. UV. Okay? Use your own product rule. I mean, there's multiple ways to write down product rule. That's the one that I like to use. And then just rearrange them. We are done for the first derivative. We got this one. Okay, for us to find the second derivative, yes, you can differentiate for the second time straight away, not much of a problem. But there is a shortcut. If you look carefully, this one looks very, very similar. What can I do with this? Same as y here. So you can substitute. If you differentiate from here, not much of a problem, but you will encounter another product rule. But if you were to differentiate it, I mean after substitution, there is no product rule there. So this is a smart way. So let's try the second diff. Y double prime equals to 5 e negative 5x minus 5 dy dx. You okay with this one? Oh yeah, maybe y prime. Stick to that. Okay, after we got here, you want to show this thing. Unfortunately, this time we cannot do the rearrange as some questions. So let's try. Okay, I'll show you both methods. Let's try the slow one first. Okay, the slow one, we start with this y double prime. So it means this equation. So this one is y double prime. So repeat the whole thing. Negative 5 e negative 5x minus 5y prime. Okay. Now what about this one? Then y prime. This one here. So e negative 5x minus 5y plus 25y. And you want to show the whole thing, you get 0. But sir, there's a few more things, sir. Let's try to solve this one first, can we? What about y? Y I can also rewrite as what? x e negative 5x. y prime I can also rewrite as this one here. So basically you just need to substitute everything, and it's going to be one very long, and I think you'll be able to get close to 0. You'll be able to get. So you want me to try, or you want to try? Well, it's boring. Negative 5. Y prime is what? Okay. E negative 5x minus 5. Y is what? X e negative 5x plus, you can put them in and e negative 5x minus 50. Y is what?
50y.
Y is same thing, x e negative 5x plus 1 25. Y is x e negative 5x. And yeah, sorry, I'm being a bit fast here. This 5 I can multiply, am I right? So this what will I get? I get negative 5 e negative 5x, okay? This one what will I get? Positive 25. You okay? Can you get equals to 0? See this one? Positive 25, positive 25, negative 50. You cancel them. Okay? What else? Negative 5. This one? Negative 5. 10. What do you get in the end?
0.
Equals to 0. Sure. Sometimes this is a easier way. Sometimes. Most of the time there's a second way. So we start from here. Okay, this is the second method on how to solve. But you need to think. This one, are you okay? Okay, look carefully. Look carefully. Any question you want to ask? Okay, class, look carefully. So if the second method is that you need to solve them one by one. So firstly you start with y prime. What's the number in front of y prime? It's multiply of what?
1.
Multiply of 1, right? What about our y prime? In front is 1. So technically you're done. Is you don't have to think about it. The next one is y prime. Do I have y prime? I have y prime, but only negative 5. I need, well, this one equals to 0, right? So it's a lot easier first if I transfer the whole thing to the left side. So y prime plus 5y, 5y prime plus 5e negative 5x equals to 0. And we can see from here I'm lacking. I need 10, but I have 5. You okay with that?
Yes.
I have 5, I want 10. Okay, do I have some extra stuff that I don't need?
Đúng rồi.
I have these things, I don't need this thing. Why do I say I don't need that? Because I don't find it anywhere around here. You okay with it? I'm not using this. I don't need this thing. Okay. And this thing here, I can find it connected to here. E negative 5x, there's E negative 5x there. So this equation, our first derivative, I can rearrange it. Can I rub this side off? This side. Our first derivative, I can rearrange and I get myself into y prime plus 5y equals to e negative 5x. I can rearrange it into this, right? And here there's 5. There's no 5. The multiple way you can do it. So I'm multiply this one by 5. Or maybe you just substitute inside. It's the same way. Can you see the flow? So now this thing is the same as this, am I right?
Yeah.
So I'm substituting this into that. Are you okay? Are you confused? Sure. You want to ask? Raise your hand now. So once I substitute there, this is easy. You need to think this one. But once you get the hang of it, it's fun. And I get here 5y prime and 5y prime. I can combine them. What will I get? N1 prime. Sorry. And then I got my leftover here plus 25y equals to 0. And you get the answer. You get the answer. Okay, which way is the better method? First or second? I have to admit this part. The first method, sometimes you can solve it. Sometimes it's easier, but most of the time you can solve it. But and only sometimes it's easier, but it's long. If you make mistakes, huh? The second method is a lot shorter, but you need to think. You need to plan on how to get there. My advice is, if you cannot understand the second, if you the second just like, wow, I can't do this, then choose the first one. 8 out of 10 maybe you can do it. If you think you can try this, the second method, then give it a go. It's fun. Okay, alright, that's all. Comment, subscribe.